This is the PKF Texas Entrepreneurs Playbook. I'm Russ Capper, and we're here at Coffee with the Consuls, focusing on Russia. I have with me now Andrew Podgorski, a partner with Adams & Reese and the chairman of the U.S.-Russian Chamber. Andrew, welcome to the Playbook.
Thank you very much, Russ.
Well, let's start with you giving us a background of your life.
Well, I was born in the former Soviet Union. I got my first law degree there more than 20 years ago and practiced law there. And then I came to the United States to study to receive my Master of Laws and Juris Doctor, and then practiced law in the U.S. since then in New York, Chicago, Dallas, and Houston now for over 12 years.
Okay, so how long ago was that you came to the U.S.?
Almost 20 years ago.
Okay. Did you speak, obviously, English, I think, before you got here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was your plan? I mean, has your plan turned out exactly like you thought it would, or have you evolved into some business areas that you never had a vision for?
Well, I always was interested in practicing in international law, and I got a chance, I got a scholarship to get Master of Laws in International Law. Since then, decided to get some, practical experience in New York, and that's what I got, and then, that went from there. Got another law degree, practiced more international and domestic, corporate finance, mergers, acquisition, and trade law, and just enjoy my practice since then.
Okay, well, I know from doing a little background that your international reach expands beyond Russia, but it's still predominantly Russian-U.S. business. Is that right?
Well, some part of it is, but frankly, a lot of it is outside Russia. It's a lot in Europe, a lot in Asia, from Singapore, Vietnam, Thailand, China, South and Central America. So quite a bit of it is outside Russia. There's some former Soviet Union countries as well, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Belarus.
So you're also known for starting the Russia-Texas Chamber of Commerce, right?
Yes, so that's correct. To start over 4 years ago now as a Russian Chamber of Commerce of Texas, and now it was renamed over a year ago as the U.S.-Russia Chamber of Commerce due to the fact that we have membership extended beyond the state of Texas. We have a membership from Illinois, from California, and other states. So.
Okay, that's very impressive. What motivated you to do this?
Well, I thought there was a necessary void. Houston has over, just the city of Houston has over 400 companies doing business with Russia. There's also a number of Russian companies doing business in Texas through Houston. Houston is responsible for 25% of U.S.-Russia trade. I think the state of Texas about 30% of U.S.-Russia trade. There is a lot of cooperation in energy, in aerospace, in healthcare, logistics and transportation, technology, etc. So it was natural to think that a chamber of commerce is needed to help U.S. companies doing business in Russia and Russian companies to do business in the United States.
Okay, and I understand the chamber is doing quite well.
So far, we're blessed. Thank you to our growing membership and to our support.
And I would assume that it's predominantly energy business. Is it totally energy business?
No, it's not only energy business. And by the way, I would like to note that this is a nonprofit 501c6 organization that was fully supported by U.S. Department of Commerce. We have the deputy mayor as honorary board member, as well as director of Houston Airport System, chairman of the Houston Port Authority, vice chancellor of the University of Houston, representative from the Gubkin Institute, former director of NASA. So it's a collaborative effort. I would say the 5 areas that we're developing again is energy, because 50% of Russian economy is based on energy, and Houston is known as a world capital of oil and gas and energy. But aerospace cooperation between Russia and the United States is significant, and we're blessed to have NASA here and a strong aerospace system. There's also, the largest medical center. And Russia is very keen on develop and known for its medical facilities, education, doctors, etc. And due to the latest development in Russia for the past several years, decreed by the President of Russia and also the Prime Minister, there's a lot of emphasis on innovation technology. And Houston is known for innovation technology. For example, Rice Alliance, Small Institute of Nanotechnology at Rice, also Houston Technology Center, and other institutions that penetrate the energy market, healthcare market, biotechnology, et cetera, et cetera. Plus, I would say the largest port in the United States in terms of foreign tonnage is Houston Port. and probably going to become the largest in the United States, period, after the expansion of the Panama Canal. So there is a lot of logistic and transportation coming in and to Russia, and I think this is one of the areas there where we can improve and continue. There's some cargo, for example, with pipeline, with the various pipes or metals going through Houston port, etc. And this trend is going to continue to increase.
Okay, now most of these chambers, kind of are proponents of business both ways. Is that the case with the Russian-U.S. chamber? I mean, are you also helping U.S. companies that want to go into Russia and vice versa?
Yes, we do, and we do in different ways. First of all, we're cooperating with the various chambers of commerce in Russia and the government institutions. We're working with various regions in Russia. We're also handling the Houston to main sister cities relationship. We're assisting with the Houston-Moscow bilateral protocol signed between Mayor of Houston, Bill White, and former mayor of Moscow, Lushkov, and now the current mayor. The working agenda was signed by the current mayor Parker and the current mayor Sobyanin as well. We're working with Tyumen, with Tomsk, with Tula, Khanty-Mansiysk, some other oil-related regions as well. We're working on bringing some delegations. Some of them already been here. We're also helping the companies find sales agents, partners, distributors in Russia, joint venture partners, helping them to promote some of their products there as well. So I think this is one of the strong emphasis to bring delegations here, organize seminars here in Houston to educate U.S. companies that have not been doing business in Russia how to do properly business in Russia on various sides, from finance to logistics to customs to accounting, where to find the right partner, how to do due diligence on the right partner, etc. And we start the new speaker leader series where we bring the highest level executives from Russia, whether from U.S. company or Russian-based company, the ones that done business there for 15-20 years, that they can share the pragmatic approach on how to do business in Russia.
All right, Andrew. Well, congratulations. Sounds like you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you very much, Russ. It's a team effort, and I'm very thankful to our executive director, business development manager, and all our staff. We have a great team. Also, our stakeholders from the City of Houston, the Texas Governor's Office, the Houston Port, Houston Airport System, also our partner, Greater Houston Partnership. So thank to all of them for their support.
Great, fantastic. All right, that's Andrew Pidgursky, the head of the international law practice at Adams & Reese. This has been a Thought Leader production brought to you by the PKF Texas Entrepreneurs Playbook. Tune in next week for another chapter.